How in shape do you need to be to start martial arts training? Hey everybody, my name is Jennifer Waters and I'm the Executive Sensei here at SKC. And today we're going to interview our top 3 instructors to find out the answer to the question, how in shape do you need to be? All right guys, so I'm here with Mr. Seigler. He is the founder, owner of SKC, and also my dad. So Welcome. So right now we're talking about how in shape do you actually need to be to start martial arts training? Because I know a lot of people think, you actually should be in shape maybe and that type of thing. So maybe start with saying how long have you been doing this?
54 years.
54 years. Okay, so in your 54 years of martial arts training yourself and then teaching people, would say someone we need to have before they actually step on the mats?
They need to be able to get off the couch.
That's it.
Yeah, I mean, it's like anything you start. You have to start. You have to take the first step. So if you have that desire to do martial arts, get off the couch, get out of the chair, walk, get on the mat. Everybody has a starting place. You didn't learn how to swim as easy as, someone just throwing you in the water like I did back in the day.
Yeah.
But you got to take the first step, and that's as simple as it gets.
Okay, so someone is considering training, but they're not, they're not in their 20s anymore. Maybe they're not even in their 30s anymore. Do you think that martial arts is for that person that might be in their 40s or 50s or 60s, that type of thing?
Yeah, I do, because once again, get off the couch mentality. You got to do that. And what most people think is that you have to be in shape to be in martial arts. You don't have to be in shape. You get in shape. I have taught people in the past. I've taught a gunnery sergeant that was 60 years old when he started, and he ended up getting his black belt. And it took him a long time, but he made that progress inch by inch. And he had that desire to do that because it was something, and he felt better. That's the key. He felt better, a whole lot better by doing something. And he couldn't do what a 20-year-old black belt could do. Same thing as we couldn't do what a 7-year-old black belt could do as far as the energy and stuff like that. He didn't have that energy, but it doesn't matter about that. What matters is you have to have that intensity to the level you can get it, and you have to be able to do things at your level.
Okay, so basically, number one thing I'm hearing is you have to get off the couch.
Yeah, if you don't get off the couch, you ain't gonna do nothing.
All right. Let's go find out from one of our other instructors. We're going to check out what Mr. Waters has to say. He's got 20 years teaching on the mat and see what he has to say.
That sounds good.
Hey guys, so I'm actually here with Mr. Waters. Now, he's also my husband. He's been training in martial arts since you're what?
Well, since I was 18, so 20 years.
Okay, all right. And so been teaching for a while and been teaching adults for a while. So
right.
What would you say to somebody who they know they need to get off the couch? They know they need to do that, but they're kind of afraid of what other people might think while they're out on the mats. What does that look like for an adult who's considering classes?
Right. The number one thing you have to kind of start smashing is limiting beliefs. And you have to watch what you say. And the number one thing I've come up against parents being spectators or sitting in the bleachers like we are right now is just that. They go, I wish I did as a kid. I wish I could do it again. Or I would like to get started. Or I was this way, but I'm not anymore. So going from a spectator to a participator is always a mindset shift where it's like, hey, this is what I want to do. And I want to have that mindset of I can learn new things. I just shared this quote a while back. C.S. Lewis quote. It's really cool. It says, you're never too old to start a new dream or to start on something. And that's something that you have to remember. The inner kid in you wants to go hey, I want to get back to this. I want to do this. So getting started is a matter of going, you know what? This is something I want. And I'm not going to let something stand in the way. I don't want to just be a spectator anymore. I want to participate.
So let's say somebody does get out there, they're participating. How are they going to feel after that first week? I mean, I think that also kind of holds people back. Am I going to be sore? Am I going to be able to make it? What's the expectation they should have?
The answer is yes, you will be sore, but you'll feel better once you start doing it. The first couple of weeks, your body has to go through the pain of transformation. And that's with anything. You're moving in a different way. You're moving what you haven't been moving, or if you're doing a different kind of activity. As soon as you start that activity, it's going to work out a different muscle group, and it's going to be challenging because it's going to be oh, I don't particularly enjoy how I feel right now, but give it a month. Usually that's the part where people get off. They go, okay, I'm going to do this. Oh, I'm not where I expected I would be. And then we get caught in the comparisons and we go, you know what? I should be better than this. I should be able to be faster than this, or I was this way once. It has nothing to do with it. Are you enjoying the journey? So when you get out there, give yourself some grace. Moderate to light workout, there's a lot of science behind it. Just 1 hour of moderate to light workout will increase your life by another 3 to 4 hours. There's a lot of science behind it. It's really amazing to see that. And I've done some studies on that, looked at some different things. But getting in and getting physical or getting active is a must for your health and actually for your mental mindset. You'll feel better about your day. There's so many things that helps out with.
Awesome. We're going to go have a chat with Mr. Daniel next. He's actually been doing martial arts since he was 5. So let's go check in with him next. Hey guys, so I'm here with Mr. Daniel. Now, Mr. Daniel, you've been doing martial arts since you were a little bitty kid.
That's right. Long
Okay.
time ago.
Yeah. So as far as this goes, somebody who's thinking about coming in, what should they prepare before they actually come in, see you, come in on the mat?
Yeah, well, I would say the number one thing is to, of course, make sure you book your class.
Okay.
That's going to be important. But I would just say to make sure that you hydrate, make sure you're drinking plenty of water. I mean, because it is physical fitness, you want to make sure you're staying hydrated, maybe doing some light stretching. But overall, we're here to help and, to guide them through the process.
So what if someone comes out here, but they can't keep up with everybody else? Because I think that's also a fear of like, okay, everybody else has already got established knowledge and things like that. So how do you typically help adults when you're out on the mat with them?
Yeah, most important thing that I tell everyone is that that's what I love about martial arts is you can go at your own pace. So it's not about keeping up with anyone or challenging anyone else. It's more importantly about challenging yourself. So one of the things I always tell our adult students when they come in is just to go at your own pace to start. The more that you do it, the more that you train, the better you become, the more you'll be able to do. But you just have to start somewhere. So go at your own pace and don't worry about keeping up with anyone else. That's not the expectation.
Makes sense. Makes sense. Hey, listen, if you're considering martial arts training to help you get in shape, I would consider coming on over to SKC. See you guys in the next video.